The cab driver. Lucknow, India, December 16, 2011. 5 p.m., a cold evening. I had to attend a dinner party around 50 kilometers away from the hotel I was staying in. I called a cab company and booked a pickup at 7 p.m. About 20 minutes later, I got a text message on my mobile phone with the driver name, Abdul Hassan, and the car registration number. I took a shower and got dressed up. Exactly at 7 p.m., I got a call from the driver. Punctual, I thought. I went downstairs and greeted Abdul Hassan, a man in his late 50s. He was wearing a traditional Indian dress, white kurta and pajama. He was sporting a grey beard. Abdul told me that the drive would take a little longer than usual, maybe around an hour and a half, because of the foggy weather. That didn't bother me because I had to reach the party only by 9 p.m. I checked Abdul's ID and the car number and jumped into the front seat. 10 minutes into the journey, I noticed that Abdul had not switched on the meter. "Mate, you have not switched on the meter yet. How are you going to charge me?" I asked. "Never mind, sir. This trip is free for you," Abdul responded with a smile. "What?" I said with a puzzled look. "Sir, today is my last day in job. I am retiring tomorrow and will go on pilgrimage after that. This is my last assignment and you are my last passenger. I cannot take money from you," Abdul clarified. "No, Abdul. I can't accept that. You give me service and I pay for that. We have met only 10 minutes back. I can't take any favors from you for no reason," I shot back. "Sir, I always thought that I would do my last assignment for free. 200 rupees won't really make a difference to either of us, will it? Please allow this poor Indian man to feel good on his last day at work," Abdul said. I could not argue any further. I just smiled and thought that simple good things still have not vanished from this world entirely, and sometimes it is these poor people who remind us of these good things. I started chatting with Abdul. He had been driving for 35 years. "Never once have I missed a pickup, sir. Never once have I not been on time," Abdul claimed proudly. I could not disbelieve him. He had already won my heart. But then I noticed his watch, an old, worn-out watch which was not working and still showing 6:45 p.m. I found it funny that a man who was wearing a dead watch was claiming to be so punctual. "Your watch is dead, Abdul," I said a bit sarcastically. "Oh. My father gave this watch to me. It doesn't work, but it's my lucky charm. So I wear it all the time. But I don't really need a watch to be on time," Abdul said with a smile. We both laughed, and indeed Abdul was on time, at least in my case, despite the dead watch. We continued to talk about various other things, his family, my family, about the city and many more. 90 minutes spent with a good man. And we reached my destination, sharp at 8:30 p.m. I got down from the car, and said to Abdul, "You are a good man, Abdul. I know you won't take money from me, but just as a memory of this drive I insist you take this watch of mine. Don't say no." I took my watch off and gave it to Abdul. Abdul resisted initially, but accepted my little gift finally. I thanked Abdul and we said goodbye to each other. Abdul left and I walked into the dinner party. About 5 minutes later, my phone rang. I picked it up. "Sir, I am calling from the cab company. Sir, we are so sorry that your pickup hasn't happened yet. We will arrange for another cab immediately," a lady voice said from the other side. "What do you mean? I was picked up by your driver sharp on time, and in fact I have reached my destination now," I replied. "Who picked you up, sir?" the lady asked after a pause. "Abdul Hassan, the driver who was supposed to pick me up. I had checked his ID and the car registration number before boarding," I said. "Sir, you must be confused. Somebody else may have picked you up. Abdul Hassan died in a road accident at around 6:45 p.m. today. 15 minutes before your pickup time. He was on the way to pick you up when he met with the accident. We have been informed about his death just now, the lady said. I froze. I understood why Abdul didn't take money from me, because he didn't need any. Why his watch was dead, because his time stopped at 6:45. Yet, he did his duty one last time. And he was on time as he had claimed, even on his last assignment. I started sweating even in the December cold. I looked at my wrist, my watch was still there. Abdul didn't need my watch either. Very sweet story. I hope Abdul passed on to the next life peacefully knowing that he finished his career the way he wished. I actually love to see stories like this on this subreddit. Sometimes bone-chilling, pee your pants stories need a break to make room for wonderful stories like this one. Great story, smiley face. Yeah, it's nice when it balances out. Creepy and beautiful at the same time. Nice work. I am thankful for stories like these in between the absolutely terrifying ones. May he rest in peace. Thanks for sharing. I like these kinds of stories too. I think it breaks up the monotony when you constantly expect gore and death and suffering, and get it, it kind of steals the shock value and I stop enjoying them as much. Having a good mix of stories keeps you on your toes, you know. Imagine getting a call from the cab company while you're still in the taxi heading to your destination. Abdul be like, well, this is awkward. I just pieced together the bit about the fog, that's really quite sad. At least he took the extra care for you, seems a genuine shame he didn't let himself be late this once. First time I get goosebumps reading anything here. Gave me a creepy warm fuzzy feeling. Hello Hrish02. Are you from Lucknow? I grew up there, and have stories of my own, but for some reason I had to say hello to you. You went to my homeland, smiley face, great story by the way. Beautifully told. Creepy. The onion cutting ninja strikes again. I had a really crappy day at work. This just made up for it. Thanks for sharing this. Up, why you make me cry. Really cool story. I really enjoyed this story, thank you for sharing it. Smiley face, well done sir. Wow, what a wonderful story. Thanks so much for this, it brightened my day. It's nice to see a touching paranormal story every once in a while. I was feeling down at the office while I read this, but the shivers and chills it shot up my spine quickly jolted me back to working again. So thanks for this, dear writer. Really enjoyed this one. Thank you. That is some crazy but awesome shit. I really loved this one, it was a nice change from the gory scary stuff out there. This was beautifully creepy. A good man. Love this. It's creepy but not in a scary way. I can't really explain it. So great. Thanks so much for sharing. Warms my heart. This is bittersweet, I love it. Need more stories like this. Hauntingly beautiful. /O to Lucknow. What hotel was it BTW? The Taj? Sagar? Or another one? Am I the only one that realized all he's really saying is thank you so much? That is the most heartwarming story I have read on this subreddit in a long time. Salute. Aw, rip Abdul Hassan, seems like he was a good man. I don't know if this is creepy or sad. It makes me cry. Amazing story. That was oddly sweet. I love it. Never heard a story like this before. Oh, this story is the good kind of creepy. Impressive customer service. Smiley face, I like how you put the creepy part of the story all in caps, just so we didn't miss it. Well, I mean, cool story and all, but why is this in r/nosleep? I actually like these types of stories in r/nosleep. Not necessarily scary, but eerie in their own ways. I don't have organs or skin or anything, I'm a simple robot. But this have me chills. Get out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment Reddit Story Time for more Reddit stories.